Hello, everyone. Hi, it's Eleanor Grace here from UK, London. Probably my throat. London in England, in the United Kingdom. How are you? Hope you're enjoying your day and that you are ready as well for some psychic messages, some live readings, which are free here, live on air from Moonstruck TV and A1R Psychic Radio. We have some of the best psychics and mediums and clairvoyants and readers throughout the UK and also throughout the USA and Canada and the rest of the world, Australia too, and Europe. So let's have a look at how we can sort of make your day really by giving you some free psychic information. How do we do that? Well, firstly, we are naturally gifted, but we use tarot cards as well. And here's one that I will show you here. This is the Eight of Wands. It's one that is about a time scale. So we can use cards really to look at the time scale of everything that is around us. So when are we going to meet somebody? What is going to happen? How happy might we be in the future? And what's around the corner? Are we looking for a job? Are we looking for a house move? Are we looking for new things to occupy our lives? So all of these elements we can see and give psychic guidance in a reading. I also use crystal ball. This one here is my quartz crystal, and this one is pure quartz. It's rock crystal. And as we are going through readings, what I like to do is to look into the crystal ball, see what I can see. I'm looking for universal images. Sometimes there are stars here. Sometimes there are opportunities here that show for yourself and for the future pathway. You can see that we have some platforms. You can look here really prominently, and we've got, here some bright lights, and I look to those bright lights to see those universal images and pass it on to you. It might be an initial of somebody, perhaps a spirit, somebody who's passed over, a loved one, maybe an ancestor, or somebody who's crossed your path along the way. And that happens frequently. We do meet our soul family as well, not just our blood family, but in this lifetime, you will meet people who are your mentors or soulmates, and they often gather in visual aids like this, where you have crystal and you have the opportunity to take a little look and to see who is there. And this is how I connect to spirit, to loved ones who have passed over, but also to your spirit guides as well. Now we have Teresa here, who is from Indiana, on the line. Hello there, Teresa. Let's have a little look at your cards and your crystal ball. How are you doing there, Teresa?
Hi.
Hi there. Hi.
Um,
You're through to me, Eleanor Grace, and we are live on air now. And I've just got a crystal ball here, which is a quartz crystal. So I'm going to move that a little bit closer into view and have a look for you into your crystal ball here, Teresa. There's lots of questions on your
okay.
mind because I have question marks very, very much around you. And we can see this here along the horizon. I've got these great big question marks, and I think this is you in your life at the moment now, sort of really thinking, well, what's happening? What am I going to do next? And how am I going to push my life forward? How am I going to take care of people as well? There's a name that's coming through. I want to give you Bob. Do you know somebody with that name, Teresa?
Bob? Bob?
Bob, B-O-B, Bob. No?
I don't. No, I don't.
Okay. It may well be just a nickname for Robert, but I do have that name strongly coming through. When that comes through in a reading, and it's from Spirit, because this is a gentleman in spirit. You may well think about it later because it could be a person that doesn't come to mind straight away, but it's certainly very prominent for you. So just hold on to that and you'll work it through. It will work its way out. I also see this pathway for you, which is brilliant. It's shining brightly like diamonds here as an illumination in your crystal ball, which is fabulous. So I think that you are taking lots of initiative with the questions that you have. You are going to be certainly persevering a lot to get what you want. So there's a will here for you to force your way forward. New opportunities are coming your way, Teresa. You're making them happen. You're making everything sort of really prominent in your life. And let's see what's here. We've got the World card as well. I want to show you this card. This is about expansion and also about international flavors. So you're on an international program now and you're being given the world. So we're looking at the crystal and the first place, and the crystal will show you absolutely which way to go. And this is a new pathway, new beginning for you. And then we've got the world card, and the world will open up your life emotionally as well as. So you will have to consider your relationships at this time, and you will have to think about new developments too. Have you separated ties from somebody? Because I feel that there's been a break in a relationship, and now you're about to launch your life and yourself into a new beginning. Okay, so that separation, yeah, hard and fast. It cut deeply. I feel that it's crossed you, it's crossed your chest here. Maybe you've had breathing problems as well, anxiety, or a bit like that. That's what I'm feeling with you. And the name of Bob or Robert, I think, is important in the future for you. So just hang on to that, because I feel that that person is coming. I've talked to you as well about mentors and spirit guides, and those elements that we don't really know a lot about. We're here on this earth to live a life and to enjoy it and to be alive and to thrill ourselves with all the excitement that life can bring. And that's what's happening to you now, Teresa. You've got this separation. This is the card that you actually took, where you've got this element here around your chest. So breathing is an issue. Have you found that? Have you found that you've got a bit of anxiety going on there?
I actually have had more anxiety for a while now. My husband actually just left me the day before Thanksgiving, and I've been having more breathing problems. So I'm lost. I feel lost. I keep running into signs this is just a new beginning, but it feels like it's over in a way. I just want him back. I miss him. We've spent 10 years together.
Yeah. It is over, though. It is over. He isn't here in your reading, and he isn't returning. So the reason for that I'm getting is from your crystal is that he just doesn't know what to say to you. And there's another person as well in his life. Are you aware of that?
I know I have a sister-in-law who is helping him with everything that's going on.
When you say helping him with everything that's going on,
like divorce, helping the divorce and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just helping him with everything, signing papers, figuring stuff out.
Okay. All right. Well, I feel that there's a reason that this has happened and that he has gone, and it's not your fault. And I don't feel, Teresa, that this has really got anything to do with you. You did nothing wrong. You were there, loving and trusting your husband, that he was being honest and earnestly working for you, the two of you together, but he wasn't. He was playing away. He was, looking at other opportunities for himself. And that's where you've got to be tough. You've got to get tough now. And you have to look at things differently with a different perspective. And you will do, because this is coming into your life very soon. You've got here the Ace card as well. Let me just bring it into view for you. This is the Ace of Swords. It's all about you taking the mental initiative, so being mentally strong. Emotionally, I think you're quite grounded. I don't feel that there's anything more that you can do or say. What has happened has happened. You've been upset, but you're still here. You're still here to tell the tale, and you are going to be meeting somebody new. There's something much, much better for you in the future. This is what your spirit guides are saying to you. This is what is going to help you through this time, Teresa. And that name of Bob is certainly there for you in your future. I'm wishing you well, and I'm wishing that you will start things anew. You've got this page, and the page and the ace together give you that new beginning. So yes, I'm sure that you have been told that there's a new beginning and that this will be better for you, and it will be. And look at my background here. We've got hearts coming through tonight, or today. It's this evening in London. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening. But this is a time now where you can grasp your opportunities and just start again. It's hard, but you're not giving up. You're not going to lose. You have more to gain than ever before. And this was always there as part of your destiny. And the Ace of Swords is like that fairy magic. And it tells you that this is destined. It was always going to happen. And part of you was too trusting of the man that has walked away, too trusting to believe that he was being honest with you. Truth is coming out. So let me just take a timescale card here for you. I feel as though this was, so you're trapped at the moment. You've got your hands tied here at the moment, and your hands are sort of tied together, locked in this, well, I can see where I want to go, but I can't actually get there. I can see what everybody is telling me, but I can't actually move towards that goal. And that's an awful feeling, so frustrating here for you. So I'm with you all the way. You've got your children there as well, I can hear. But this is now your time to embrace you and to think, okay, everything is possible now. Nothing is impossible. The worst has happened that you would ever have thought years ago. So let's get on with it. Let's move on and let's show the world how good I am at restoring my life to fulfillment, and that's what you're going to do. So I'm wishing you all the best, Teresa. If you want another more in-depth reading with me in a few weeks maybe, then you can get a hold of me and book a reading online on gracedestiny.com. So I look forward to speaking to you again. But it's been a pleasure reading for you, and fingers crossed that everything goes well. Bye for now then, Teresa. And I'm now going to welcome Leanne. Or is it Leanna there? Ileana, and hello there. Are you on the line? It's Eleanor Grace that you're through to.
Yes, I'm here.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello. Thank you for waiting patiently. Yes, I'm good. I'm great. Let's have a look at you. Okay. My name's Eleanor. I'm reading for you from London in the UK. And I'm just shuffling a few cards here because I feel that we need some fresh energy around you. Are you feeling that? Are you feeling as though you just need everything refreshed and everything new? Because I want to clear the decks and sort of start all over again, have a clean sheet of paper and start writing on it more or less straight away to say, what's going to happen in my life? So I feel that you're refreshing everything anew. I think you've got people gathering around you as well. So maybe there's a party, a celebration, people that you haven't seen for a while who are going to be important. Here we've got the Ace of Wands. So I'm just going to show you this card here. It's very significant because this is about your workplace, your creativity, your hobbies, and everything that is going to mean so much to you in the near future. And when you have the ace, it's a dynamic force, and it's really saying to you, it's a point in destiny now that you're not going to miss. An opportunity will be presented to you. This is connected to work, so it's a job or a promotion or something amazing that is, well, wow, I never thought that I would have the chance to take that level of responsibility. So I think you are being exalted. You're being told here from the cards that this is now a chance and an opportunity for you to shine. So show off your skills, show off your talents, be very assertive about your own skills and push yourself forward, because there is a chance now for you to shine. Let's have a look into your crystal and let's see what we can see here. This is the crystal that I'm using. I've got the initial of M straight away here in the crystal ball, so that will be relevant, but it's in the workplace here rather than in spirit. But you do have souls in spirit around you as well. So you're a very spiritual lady, aren't you? I also feel that you're quite psychic. You've got those high levels of intuition, your senses are heightened, and that you have got opportunities that really are fabulous. You know, you're looking here into the center of the crystal, and everything is very much a sort of love area. So this is your heart, this is your heart chakra. You're wanting to love everybody else and give out a lot of affection, and you're also wanting to be cuddled and held dear and loved yourself. So a great deal of love is now coming into your life, but also this wonderful chance for you to feel absolutely positive in your career area, to take on this new role, to be given new responsibility. That's happening quite quickly. The first week in January, very important time for you. And January later on in the month, there's also going to be some memory decks here. So it's like you're going to be able to sit and remember and look through photographs and perhaps reconnect with some old friends, because memories and the past will come flooding back in January, towards the end of January. But the beginning of January gives you the best New Year's start ever. So you're going to be enthralled here with possibilities. So I think that the M is going to stand for Michael. So I'm going to give you that. Michael, Mick, any connotation of that name. So that's important next year. And look for him in your career path, areas where you're working, where you're playing as well. So jobs and hobbies are sort of very much mixed together. And there are 3 different areas that are shining out to me here in your crystal ball that will be creativity as well as work. So you're wearing 3 different hats here, Leanna, so you're likely to be working all hours, working hard at creating something for yourself. Do you want to go into a business? Because I feel that this is, very much the energy of you who is working towards your own personal goal, but that's going to be inclusive of your own ideas and your own projects, your own products, or your own creative energy to make something out of nothing. And this is what I feel is going to drive you. Do you understand that? Is that something that you would like to do? Yeah?
Yes, it is.
So have you got business ideas already?
Yes, I do.
I thought so. Well, first week in January, third week in January, these are times, key times, to really promote yourself. So perhaps get ready, be prepared, make everything happen by putting things together, whether it's a profile, whether it's a portfolio of products that you want to share with everybody else, or a creative idea, whatever it is. Those times need to be looked upon as exceptionally favourable. There's other times throughout the year as well, but I feel that whatever it is that you're going to get involved in, it's a lot to do with women, with females, with wanting to promote women in particular, or having goods or services for women. But use that intuition that you've got, because you've got that spiritual connection, which is very, very strong. And here, this is one of your cards that I've taken. This is about a lady who, I think when you were younger, you perhaps didn't know quite what to cling on to. When you were perhaps much, much younger, had not really a great direction. And I don't feel that you were helped a great deal either, that your background, your, perhaps supportive network wasn't as strong as it could have been. So you've had to really find your way independently. Well done to you, because I feel that that needs to be celebrated here in your life, and that you need to grasp that and perhaps congratulate yourself a little bit. We forget to do that, don't we? We don't, celebrate ourselves and say, hooray, we've made it. We've done something really great. And that's what I want you to do, is this is a turning point for you now, and you're turning a corner. You're going into a new phase. There's a loss as well that I feel has been very sad before. But this is not somebody who you would necessarily expect. This seems to be a loss of a friend or a person that was dear to you. Maybe you haven't been in contact with them, and that is quite sad. I'm not talking about a relationship here, a love relationship. I'm talking about a friendship, maybe an old school friend, but you're going to hear about this person very soon. But there's a sadness and a sense of loss. Do you understand that? Is there somebody who sort of left your life that you never knew why?
Yeah, there's a few people.
All right, okay. Well, it seems to all come together, Ileana. So news is on the way to you, and you're being given a chance to understand and to put things together like a jigsaw piece, to be able to say, I got it now. I know why that happened. So use your intelligence, and this new projection that is there for you is so positive and exciting. So are you looking for a new job or a new promotion that's here? Are you looking for this level playing field where you can just launch yourself again? Is that something that you really want to do?
Yes, I have been.
Okay, so look for business opportunities and look for support around you as well. Support in those areas is very important. It's a key factor now in how you're going to address the coming year. So business, think about everything that you like to do, everything that is appealing to you. Things that are hobbies can turn into business success. First comes a new job, the beginning of January, going through forward towards the end of January. That's your starting point. That's when everything gets going. Let's have a look at a card here that really is your totem. Now, this is the magician. You may not be able to see that too well, but this is the magical influence of something unexpected happening out of nowhere. So all of these events that you're looking at are coming in completely out of nowhere, and you will be surprised, really surprised at how you respond. There's also a man that is here that I think wants to take hold of your hand and sort of lead you into a future pathway, but you're very hesitant to grab a hold of his hand back and go with him. So there's some caution here as well around relationships, and you're right to be cautious and to really test the waters and make those that you want to trust be very solid and to be able to be relied upon. And that, I think, is down to you to make sure. So is that how you're feeling about the person that's in your life now? Yeah. So you can't really rely upon him. And I just feel that there's that sense of, I'm not trusting this person that much, so I've got to go somewhere on my own. I've got to make my own way, and perhaps then I will be strong enough to make some other more difficult decisions later on. So I'm wishing you well with that, Ileana. I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Don't forget, my name is Eleanor Grace. Now, if you would like a reading with me, then hop over to my website, which is gracedestiny.com. You can book online for any one of my readings. It's great from the dollar to the pound at the moment. Just remember the time difference, or direct message me and I'll get back to you. Lovely to see you, and I will see you again, same time next week, and keep well and keep happy. Bye for now. Bye-bye.